HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
And good evening. Welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference Girls opener featuring the Tumwater Thunderbirds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
Aiden Yu is our technical director tonight. Daryl White may or may not be helping us out with stats. It's yet to be determined. He's at his undisclosed location. Shelton has dropped its first 4 games this season, losing Monday night to Modbury 69-19, falling to North Mason 54-38 last Friday. A week ago, the Highclimbers dropped their home opener to Olympic 34-30 after opening the season with a 49-45 loss at North Kitsap 2 days before. This is Tumwater's second game this season. The T-Birds beat Washougal 72-66 on Friday. Actually, that was Monday, wasn't it? With Reagan Brewer scoring 36 points, grabbing 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. The last meeting between Shelton and Tumwater was on January 12th, with the Thunderbirds beating the Highclimbers 66-33. Coming up, we talk with Shelton coach Chris Swanson. Jerry will give you the starting lineups, and then it's the tip-off of Evergreen Conference Girls Basketball, the Tumwater Thunderbirds at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg Court, Diedrich Allen, and Jerry Apple. Hopefully he's okay over there at the other end of the table.
I'm doing better, thanks.
Okay. Well, I did have an opportunity to talk with Shelton coach Chris Swanson a little while ago. And, well, here's what he had to say. Coach Swanson, Monday night, some international flavor in here. Didn't go your way.
No, a good, solidly coached team that ran the floor well, and we did not handle it.
That's the only way to say it. There's nothing really to talk about. Let's talk about your team. You get a couple of players back tonight. Got a couple missing. Run down the new faces tonight.
Yeah, so tonight we actually have Kesslyn Harp coming back for her second game of the season. Hopefully, now that she's gotten a game under her belt, she'll be a little bit more calm and ready to go. She's going to be the person that leads us as a guard and really drives the ball down the court for us. And then we've got a couple more that will be back for the first game on Friday. And so this week is really our first chance to see all the girls in action, which I'm excited about.
Let's talk about Tumwater. You're getting right into your conference play. why is it always the top teams from last season first up against you?
Yeah, I thought just because I was the newest coach in the league that they set me up that way the first couple of years. But yeah, it does seem like we get that run. But you know what? I told the girls, you got to measure yourself against the best. These are the best teams in the league right now. They have been for a while. You know, we know that they're going to be competing. We know what we're up against. And I thought last year we came out and played Tumwater really strong at Tumwater the first game there. And then when we played them here, we did not. So it just shows that it really has more to do with us than it does the opponent.
Now, do you take it as your advantage since Tumwater only has one game under its belt?
Yeah, I think you can get dangerous thinking that way. You know, I also look at it as they've had more time specifically to prepare for this moment, and we've been focused on other things. But I think that when you look at teams like Tumwater, they tend to be ready to play when they need to play.
Going to do anything different tonight against Tumwater?
Yeah, we want to turn the ball over less. So I think that's what it's going to come down to for us. If we can keep the ball under control, keep it moving down the court, we'll get a good looks. We'll be just as competitive as anybody else. If we crack under the pressure, it starts to get a little bit uneasy with it. It could be a long night.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Shelton coach Chris Swanson. And I'll take that off the screen. We don't need that name up there anymore. And, you know, insights, interesting. But
yeah, I totally agree with Chris as far as the turnovers. If they can keep them down and handle the pressure, yes, I'm sure they've been practicing that when they can, although they've had a lot of games and probably not enough opportunities to practice a lot of things.
That's true. Well, we're going to take another timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups in a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Dietrich Allen, Jerry Apple. Jerry, I don't know if we're going to have some time to let you get through the starters. Why don't we do the starters after the national anthem? Because
Sure.
It's usually a national anthem, then they'll announce them here in the court.
As they're announcing them on the court.
You can do that. That way we don't rush through what's very important.
Good idea.
Let's just push this really quickly. And this is the broadcast crew. I'm Dietrich. That's Aiden. Over there's Jerry.
Hi.
Jerry's in the red. Just wanted to bring you up to our perch on the top of the Mini Dome. And we're going to take another time out. We'll be right back as they're getting ready to do the national anthem here in the Mini Dome. We'll be back.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Aiden Yu for you. Jerry's going to give you the starters. Go for it, Jerry.
First for the visiting Tumwater T-Birds under Coach Nathan Buhite. At one guard, number 22, a 5'4" senior, Reagan Brewer. At the other guard, number 23, a 5'7" junior, Sydney Sumrock. At one forward, number 1, a 5'9" sophomore, Riley Beebe. The other forward is number 4, Morgan Simmons. She's a 5'8" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the T-Birds is number 12, the centered 6-foot senior, Mackenzie Kolb. And now your starters for the Highclimbers. At one guard, number 2, a senior, Kesslyn Harp. At the other guard, a senior, number 3, Kyan Miller. At one forward, a senior, number 22, Jazzy Rivera. At the other forward, a senior, number 24, Abby Sachs. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers is number 45, Cedar Wiley, a sophomore. And the coach for the Highclimbers is Chris Swanson.
All right, thank you, Jerry. There's your starters. We're about ready to get this thing underway. Evergreen Conference girls basketball coming your way. Tumwater will be in the green uniforms with the white numbers and white trim. Highclimbers in their all white with red numbers and red letters. A little bit of red stripe, and of course the Shelton S down there on the shorts. I'm describing it for people who can see, but if you can't, we'll be actually getting on the radio a couple of games coming up later in the season. Little work around the Kraken and other things that KMAS has going on. So we'll get that schedule out to those if
Yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate Jeff at KMAS.
Kolb and Wiley will meet in center circle to get this thing underway. Of course, again, the Highclimbers in the white, Tumwater in the green. Ball is tapped into the front court, taken by Kyan Miller, excuse me. I'm sorry, that was Harp. This is Miller. These brunettes with ponytails are going to drive me crazy. Here is Harp, going to get it in the middle to Rivera. She'll roll it out to the top. Here's Wiley for 3 at the top. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Beebe. Center of the court now. And here comes Brewer. Brewer lit up Washougal for 36 points. Here's Beebe up top. Swing it over to the opposite side. And that's Sumrock. And out it goes to Beebe. Beebe will dribble up to the top. And a steal by Miller. Get it to Wiley. Oh, that was very, very close. I don't think that was over and back, but referee in the back court didn't quite see it that way. So a turnover right away, or not right away, but a turnover on the Highclimbers.
So number 22 is Reagan Brewer. Okay.
Yeah. She has the ball center of the court over the far side. That's Sumrock. Kolb in the paint. She'll put it up off the glass. No, rebound goes to Sachs. Hand it off to Rivera. Get it to Harp. And quick passes. Here is Cedar with a shot at the box. Put it up and in.
Nice job of using the backboard.
Brewer pushing the ball up the court. Over to Beebe. And this is, it's going to be Simmons. Up to the top now, and that was a Sunrock. And here is Kolb losing the handle and tracking it down. 8 on the shot clock, and the Kesslyn Harp is down. She took some sort of a shot there between the circles. That's not what you want to hear or see for Kesslyn.
It looks like it might be to the face. From where I'm seeing.
We're going to take the camera off of her.
Thank you.
Take a break. We'll be right back. It's
Okay.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Okay.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back. Harp was helped off the court, but she's at the trainer's table right now. And so 8 on the shot clock. Actually, now it's 1. And here's a shot that actually I think she got that shot off. Where's my? There it is. But it's going to be a turnover on a shot clock violation for the T-Birds. And checking in is going to be Cicely Dodge for Harp. Highclimbers had the ball as a ball thrown up court and out of the reach of Abby Sachs, out of bounds. Two 0 Shelton with the lead. Approaching 6 minutes to go here, first quarter. Beebe up top, wide open at the top of the key. That was Sumrock. She missed the shot. The rebound goes to Miller, and the outlet there is picked off. And Sumrock will scoop it up and put it up and in. Sydney Sumrock with the basket. 2-2 is the score. Here's Miller to Rivera, and there's going to be a double dribble and another turnover on the Highclimbers. 5:42 to go here, first quarter. 2-2 is the score. Sideline inbounds for Tumwater. Simmons will get it in to Brewer. Back to the side and up top. Swinging around to Beebe. Up top to Sumrock. High post feed to Kolb. Over to Beebe. Beebe hands it off to Sumrock. Bounces to the baseline. There's Simmons into the middle. Kolb had her ball slapped. Well, I guess you can call that a block. Out of bounds, it'll be T-Bird ball. Baseline inbounds left of the backboard. Simmons will inbounds it to Brewer. Brewer puts it on the floor, drives the side of the paint, kick it out. Sumrock 3, no. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Brewer. Gets it to Kolb. Up top. Sumrock to the baseline. Simmons, and that's stolen away by the Highclimbers. Abby Sachs comes up with it. Here's Miller. Cayenne Miller up the far sideline, stops. Try to lace a pass to Wiley. Ball's deflected, stolen away by Brewer. And here's a Beebe. And an offensive foul on Beebe. Riley can't believe that call.
No basket.
No basket and a foul. The first of the ball game goes on the T-Birds. 4:50 to go, first quarter. 2-2 is the score. Shelton with the ball in their back court. Miller would trigger the play. Gets it into Wiley. Cedar, bothered by Brewer. Throws it to near midcourt, and here's Abby Sachs, bumped but no whistle, lost the handle. Here's Sumrock. Sumrock is fouled, but no call there. Sumrock kicks it to Brewer. Brewer for 3 at the wing, no. Rebound tracked down by Beebe. Beebe lost it off her foot out of bounds, and that'll be Highclimber ball. Boy, I'm already out of breath, guys, and we're only almost 4 minutes into the
Shelton
game.
is doing a pretty good job of breaking the press. They are hitting the person in the middle half court, which is the key to breaking this press.
Here's Wiley with the ball in back court. Now to Rivera, to Dodge. Dodge had it stolen away. A timeout was called prior to the steal, so 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. There's still, well, it looks like Kesslin Harp is up on her feet.
That's good news.
That is good news.
And that timeout goes to Shelton.
Yes. 2-2 is the score. We're almost 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Highclimbers, at that time, Jerry, they were having trouble getting the ball up the court to break the press. The pressure is...
But they're doing pretty
well. They had trouble that last possession. That's why the timeout was called. 4:21 to go here in the first quarter.
But they're trying the right way to break it.
Dodge has it in backcourt, finds Miller. Miller up the sidelines to Rivera. Side of the paint feed to Sachs is stolen away. Up it goes to Kolb. Kolb to the hoop, put it up short. Rebound, Sumrock. Bounce it up top. And the ball is ping-pongs out to Brewer. Brewer, pull-up jumper on the baseline. No. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Should go to the Highclimbers. Okay, we have Kendall Jurassic in for Tumwater in that last timeout. Number 15 is on there, and another steal. Here's Kolb. Kolb stops, pups it up. Oh, it popped out. Rebound goes to Wiley. Wiley looks the court over. One hands it to Miller near midcourt. She lost the handle, and a ball goes to Beebe. Beebe on her knees, and she was dribbling. I don't think I've seen that in a game before. Over it goes to Sumrock. Sumrock with three. That's a splash. Sydney Sumrock with 5 points, all 5 of Tumwater's points.
And now Tumwater is working that press well.
And here's Wiley with the ball. To Dodge, quickly up to Miller. Cross court it goes. Here's Rivera for a long two. That's off. Wiley with the rebound, putback, no. Rebound goes to Kolb. Kolb up to Beebe. Beebe to the paint, pops in a jumper. 2 points for her, and it's 7-2. 3 minutes remaining, first quarter. And a near steal there. As Wiley gets it across to Rivera. Jazzy to the foul line, into the paint, gonna go to the hoop, lost the handle, and there's gonna be a foul on Tumwater. 2:50 to go first quarter. Tumwater 7, Shelton 2. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers coming. And the foul went on Kendall Jurassic, her first. Second team foul on Tumwater. Baseline inbounds. Miller will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Throws it to the top of the key, and Rivera, Jazzy with it. Two hands it over to Dodge, down to the side of the paint, out to Miller. Miller gets it back up top to Dodge. Dodge over to Rivera, lost the handle, tracked it down. Oh, she did step on the line, and a turnover on the Highclimbers. 2:38 to go first quarter. 7-2, Tumwater with the lead in the ball. Here's Brewer between the circles, over to Sumrock. Side of the paint to Beebe, defended well, but Beebe tracked it down. Back to Brewer, Brewer into the paint, stops, pops, blocked by Wiley, recovered by Cedar. And here come the Highclimbers. Cedar had it poked out of her hands by Brewer at midcourt. Natalie Glenn will step onto the court for the Highclimbers. Abby Sachs will sit down.
So far, they've kept Reagan Brewer scoreless.
So far. Inbounds goes to Dodge. Tried to get it to Glenn off her hands out of bounds, but actually, you're going to say it was deflected by the T-Birds. It'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Miller would trigger the play. Miller will lob it to the top, and Rivera, she hooked it down low, and it's picked off, stolen away by Jurassic. Up it goes to Simmons. She'll dribble around, and up top it goes to Brewer, over to Beebe. Beebe, three in the corner, yep. That's the second three in the ballgame, her first, and it's 10-2. Here is Wiley, had it poked out of her hands. And a good hustle, and then Wiley's pass is knocked out of bounds by Reagan Brewer. Ball stays with the Highclimbers in the back court. Inbound stolen away by Beebe. She's going to go right to the hoop, lay it off the glass and in. So Riley Beebe has 7 points, and the Highclimbers need a timeout. They're trailing by 10, 12-2. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Is this a full? Is this a half? It must be a full timeout. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
And we're back here in the mini dome. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter.
And that was a second timeout for the Highclimbers.
12-2 is the score. Tumwater with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Miller pushes it up the court to Tempest Manning in there, and their pass is stolen away by Simmons. Simmons gives it up to Brewer. Brewer to the hoop off the glass and in, and there's the first basket for Reagan Brewer, who had 36 points in the T-Birds opener. Here's Rivera, actually, to Miller. And another steal, and here goes Beebe. She'll stop, she'll hit the glass, miss the shot, but right there to grab it is Jurassic. Jurassic tried to get a pass. Well, I think it was a pass. She is fouled by Rivera. Maybe it was a shot. They're going to call it in the act of shooting. So Kendall Jurassic at the free throw line. First foul on the Highclimbers goes on Jazzy Rivera. First free throw by Jurassic is in. She'll get another one. Here comes Cedar Wiley. She'll replace Cicely Dodge. So it is Rivera, Wiley, Manning, Glenn, and Miller on the court for the Highclimbers. 1:07 to go in the first. Jurassic's second free throw rattled in. Make it 16-2. Inbounds to Rivera, tapped right back to the inbounder who was Wiley. Highclimbers break the press this time. Here's Manning. Manning trying to feed Wiley over her head out of bounds. I don't know, Jerry, how many turnovers you have on the Highclimbers?
I have 13 turnovers on the Shelton Highclimbers and 4 on Tumwater.
13. Yikes. Definitely not what you want to see if you're Highclimbers. 54 seconds remain in the first quarter. 16-2 is the score. Brewer gets it over to Jurassic, gets the ball back between the circles. Puts it on the floor, had it slapped out of her hands, and Wiley comes up with it. Throws it up to Miller. Miller threw her legs out of bounds. Yikes.
Yeah, I think they're playing real nervous right now.
I'm wondering, though, Jerry, if the trajectory of that ball just kind of dipped down too low and for Miller to handle. Into the ball game is actually Fields. And a pass back to her goes into back court, and that'll be Highclimber ball on the over and back. So the Highclimbers get a break there, trailing 16-2, 28.2 seconds remain here in the first quarter.
I remember many, many years ago there was no over and back for the girls.
Yes, I do remember that. It wasn't that long ago. Here's Rivera to Miller, back to Rivera. They're working the perimeter. And here's Wiley for three. At the the wing, and missed the shot. Rebound goes to Glenn. Glenn bounces it to Rivera. Jazzy will turn and shoot, and that's a long, and that'll go out of bounds off of number 22. That should be white ball. 22 being Brewer. So Highclimbers keep possession. 9.6 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Miller will trigger the play. Gets it into Wiley, down back to Miller. Extra pass to Manning. Manning puts it up in traffic, missed it. Glenn with the rebound. Going to try and put it back up. Passes it to Manning. Popped out of her hands. And there's a jump ball as the buzzer sounds. But we're through one quarter. Tumwater 16, Shelton 2. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a minute.
Hi folks, Steve McAllen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 16-2 is our score. Tumwater with the lead. Let's see here. 7 points for BB, 5 for Sumrock, 2 for Brewer, and 2 free throws for Jurassic. That's the scoring for Tumwater. For the Highclimbers, Cedar Wiley has a basket. Inbounds goes to BB. Swing it over to Jurassic. Back to BB. Back to Jurassic. Get it into the corner now to Fields. Now here is BB trying to back down the zone defense over to Jurassic. She'll take a shot, about 15-footer. That's an air ball, goes out of bounds. Yes. Glenn was going to grab it, then said, no, I think I'll let it hit the ground and go out of bounds. So it'll be Shelton ball, trailing by 14. Azuna is in the ball game for the Highclimbers. She'll inbounds it to Miller in backcourt and gets it right back. Takes steps but no whistle. And throw to Miller. Miller up to Rivera. Rivera bounces it to Glenn. She missed the shot. Rebound was knocked out of bounds by Tumwater. Wiley had it, but it was knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. And it'll be Highclimber ball under the basket. Left of the backboard. Miller will trigger the play. There's 17 on the shot clock, by the way. Inbounds in the corner and a quick pass down to Wiley, out to Azuna. She'll take a dribble, put it up to Miller. Miller over to the opposite side, and here's Glenn. Glenn bounces it to Rivera under the bucket. She'll turn around and lay it up and in. Jazzy Rivera with her first basket.
I was impressed with the passing there by the Highclimbers.
Here's BB with the ball. Over to Jurassic. Couple of dribbles. Here's Simmons. Cross court, it goes to BB. Riley will take a three and drain it. That's her second three. Gives her 10 points. Wiley with the ball for the Highclimbers. One hands it up to Miller. Miller into the paint to Glenn. Oh, nice up fake for Natalie. She put it up and in. Picture perfect up fake, Jerry.
That was yes. Like I said, I've been impressed with her.
Here's BB, bounces it over to Jurassic and tried to get it to Kolb on the box, and Kolb popped out a little too far and out of bounds it goes. 6:27 to go here in the first half. Sydney Sumrock steps back onto the court for the T-Birds. And Reese Brewer is in there as well. So we have two Brewers on the, I didn't even see that. There is Azuna. Gives it up to Rivera. And Jazzy will throw off the defense and throw the ball into the hands of Simmons. Simmons with a breakaway comes up short, and then Sumrock runs over Miller. Wasn't intentional by any means.
No.
Just momentum took her into her. That'll be the first on Sumrock. And the first team foul on Tumwater in the quarter. Inbounds goes to Rivera. She'll shuffle it back to Azuna in backcourt. Jazzy will throw it up and it's picked off by Sumrock. Sumrock's going to attack, leave it in the middle for Reese Brewer. And then a player control foul, I believe. Is that right? And that would be Sumrock with the foul. It's her second team foul.
Yeah, she's picked up 2 right quickly.
Yeah, real quickly. So again, the Highclimbers have a backcourt baseline inbounds. Here is Azuna looking for somebody to get it in. Threw it to Rivera. Rivera up to the middle. Wiley came back to get it. Steps across midcourt. Avoids the defense and keeps her dribbles. One hands it over to Rivera. To the wing in Azuna. Down it goes to Glenn. Glenn pivots, makes contact, puts up a shot, and misses the shot. Reese Brewer with the rebound, and then there's going to be a foul on Glenn, I believe. Yep. Natalie Glenn picked up her first. That's the first team foul on the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Natalie has some good moves inside.
She initiated contact, and no whistle was blown. That was interesting. Here's Sumrock trying to get it to Kolb again, and Kolb still not in the same page as her guards. And a jump ball is called. That'll be a Highclimber ball. Abby Sachs returns for the Highclimbers, as does Cicely Dodge. Rivera and Glenn will sit down. Actually, they're gonna, that should be white ball. If you go back to the beginning of the quarter, Tumwater started out with a ball. There hasn't been a jump ball called, so that should be white ball. That should be Shelton ball. Trying to get the shot clock reset. There we go. 5:21 to go in the half. 19-6. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Azuna gets it. She's got to get it in. She'll get it in to Miller. Back to Azuna, but it's stolen away by Kolb. Kolb will dribble around, put one up off against the side of the backboard. Miller tracked down the rebound, and she's bumped and fouled out of bounds. That'll go on Mackenzie Kolb, her first, third team foul on Tumwater. So we'll do it again, this time to the right of the backboard. Azuna will trigger the play. Wiley comes in, she's got to get it to her. Ball is deflected and knocked out, actually tracked down by Reese Brewer to Sumrock. Bounce it over to Simmons. Over to the corner to Brewer. To Beebe. Up top to Sumrock. Sumrock drives side of the paint, leaves it in the middle, and deflected and stolen away by the Highclimbers. Again, Sumrock and Kolb are on the wrong page, Jerry. Here's Miller back the other way to Sachs. And gets it up to Wiley, back to Sachs, out to Miller. Miller threw it to the top of the key, nobody there, and that'll be over and back as Azuna went over the half-court line.
Yeah, with that 1 foot.
Yep. Got a timeout by Tumwater. 4:34 to go in the half. It's full. We'll take one. 19 for Tumwater, 6 for Shelton. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we're back here at Terry Gregg Court. 19-6 is our score. Jerry, anything?
No, it's both teams are picking up a lot of turnovers, especially Shelton. Yeah.
So where are the Highclimbers now on their turnover numbers?
19.
19.
And Tumwater has 9.
Has 9. Okay.
Which I'm sure is a little high for Tumwater.
Oh, probably. It will be Tumwater ball coming out of the timeout. 4:34 to go. Reagan Brewer back in the ball game. She goes over to her sister, I'm assuming. And here's Sumrock to Reese Brewer. To Sumrock, back to Reese, over to Reagan. The zone is being effective for the Highclimbers. Here is Sumrock for 3. That one got partially blocked, I believe, and the rebound pulled down by the Highclimbers, Azuna, and there's a foul on Tumwater. And that will go on Reese Brewer, her first. 4th team foul on, well, I'm going to have to double check that. There's 4 on the board. I thought it was 3. I could be wrong. Here is Harp back in the game. She'll find Wiley. Wiley puts it up and in for her 4th point.
Yeah, nice assist for Harp.
Here's Brewer to Sumrock to Reagan. Reagan's open for 3. She'll take it. Rims off. Rebound Azuna. Lost it out of bounds. Stays with the T-Birds. Jurassic steps back onto the court. And the Kolb will sit down. Simmons will inbounds it from the baseline, left of the backboard. In it goes to Sumrock. She'll take a 3. She'll hit a 3. Oh, boy.
That's her second 3.
Yep, I put it on the wrong sheet there. You're right. In the wrong box. Here is the inbounds to Wiley. Cedar to Harp. Kesslin. Gives it to Wiley. Back to Kesslin. Harp, and she'll throw it into the corner. Nobody there. Out of bounds it goes.
Harp handles the ball fairly well from what I'm seeing. Good to have her in there.
Yeah, it's good to have her back. We don't, must have just been a contusion or something that hurts when you get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Reagan Brewer will walk the ball up the court. 3:17 to go in the half. 22-8. Here's Reese Brewer back to Reagan. Cross court it goes to Sumrock. Sydney will dribble. Bounce it to Jurassic to the corner. And here's Reagan. Over to Sumrock. Sumrock for 3. Another 3. Back-to-back 3s for Sydney.
And she has 11 points.
Here's Wiley. Over to Miller. Miller working the far side, finds Sachs on the side of the paint. The ball is knocked out of bounds below us by Reagan Brewer, but they're going to say it went off of a Highclimber. Give it to Green. Simmons will inbounds the ball from the sideline in back court. Oh, here comes Jazzy Rivera replacing Cayenne Miller for the Highclimbers, and checking on. Fields returns for Tumwater, replacing Jurassic. Here's Fields with the ball to Reagan Brewer. And Sumrock for 3, same spot. Oh, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Rivera for the Highclimbers. Rivera keeps possession up to mid-court. And it's Wiley. Wiley hooked the ball in the center of the court. And it's taken away by Brewer to Sumrock. Sumrock missed the layup. Reagan Brewer comes up with a rebound up to the top. Simons with a 3 that rattled in and out and back in again.
Is that a 3?
Yeah, it was a 3. 28-8 now. And a steal by Reese Brewer. She'll lay it off the glass. No. But Reagan's there to put it up and in off the miss. I'm sorry, Riley. No. That's, boy, I'm getting my R's all confused. I have to take that one off the board here. All right, where are we? Sorry, folks. Trying to correct my score sheet, and I'm way behind here. I'm going to just get rid of that. There's no eraser on it. It's a foul on the Brewers, or on the Brewers, on the T-Birds. And the foul went to Reese Brewer, her second. Is that the 5th team foul? Yeah, I see what I did wrong there. I marked 3 twice. Rivera's first free throw is off. To the right. Glenn returns, and Manning steps back on for the Highclimbers.
That's the first foul shot attempt by the Highclimbers.
Rivera has another free throw. It is 30-8 with 1:38 to go here in the first half. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton's Jazzy Rivera with her second free throw. And this one she overcorrected, went to the left and missed. Interesting. She was too far to the right, corrected too far to the left. If I golfed, that would be something the golfers would do, wouldn't it be?
It would be.
Here's Reagan Brewer. Over to Fields, back to Reagan Brewer. She fakes the 3 drives to the foul line, kick it to Reese Brewer off her leg out of bounds, but a good hustle to get to it, try and save it. It'll be Highclimber ball with 1:27 to go in the half. 30-8 is our score. Tumwater with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Here's Harp in the center of the court. Throws it up to Rivera, stolen away by Reagan Brewer. She's going to go to the hole, put it up and in, pushed in the bag. Actually, she missed the shot. She did get the foul on Glenn, however. That'll be Natalie's second. Does send Reagan Brewer to the free throw line. You should take a look at my score sheet here. It's a mess. Grabbed a pencil without an eraser, Cherry. It doesn't work. First free throw by Reagan Brewer goes in. She'll get another one. As BB returns, Simmons will sit down. Cedar Wiley comes back in for the Highclimbers. Jazzy Rivera will sit down. Here's the second free throw by Brewer.
And the T-Birds are 4 for 4 from the foul line.
And he said it afterwards, so he doesn't jinx anybody.
I learned.
Inbounds is stolen away by Reagan Brewer. She's double teamed under the basket, and there's going to be a foul called on one of the Highclimbers. I think it's going to go on Harp. It's either Harp or Wiley. We'll see, is it 2 digits or 1 here? It's going to go on Harp. Kesselin Harp's first third-team foul. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Brewer gets it in to Sumrock. 3 in the corner is off. Rebound is tapped out, and Harp picks it up on the run. She'll drive in, lob it in the middle, and BB stole it away. And they're going to trap BB in backcourt. And then Glenn and Harp get the whistle, and I think it goes on Kesselin Harp based on her reaction.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, what? And it's 2 on her.
Yeah, right in a row, real quick.
Fourth team foul on the Highclimbers. 57 seconds remain here in the half. 32-8 is our score. Brewer with the ball, walks the ball slowly up to the top of the key. Guarded by Harp. Drives by Harp, kicks it to Sumrock. Sumrock steps back for 3 off the glass. No, rebound goes to Brewer. Reagan will dribble around to the top, take to the foul line, and hit. So that's what, 8 points for Reagan Brewer. And here's Manning. She got away with a double dribble there. Manning gets it back to Wiley. Wiley trying to go by Brewer, goes right down the side of the paint, up, in, count it, foul on Reagan Brewer. That'll send Cedar Wiley to the free throw line.
Yeah, Cedar Wiley is 3 for 3 from the field for 2-point land, anyway.
Okay. Our technical director is here giving me a funny look.
Oh, is he?
I don't know why. What did I do? You're the boss here. What did I do? Cedar Wiley has a free throw, possible 3-point play. Short on, almost rolled in, but it decided to roll out. Rebound goes to BB. 11 seconds remain. Here's Brewer. Reagan to the foul line, bounces it to Fields on the baseline. Her jumper's off and out of bounds. That'll go over the Highclimbers with 3.4. 34-10 is our score. Harp inbounds it to Manning. And they'll just let the half run out. So we head to halftime. Tumwater 34. Shelton 10. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit lockssavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, it's halftime here at the Mini Dome. Let's turn that camera, and that makes sense. And then Tumwater leads 34-10. And let me turn that on. There we go. Well, let's go here. There we go. There's our halftime score, 34-10. The T-Birds are being led by Sydney Sumrock. She has 11 points, 10 for Riley Beebe, 8 for Reagan Brewer, a 3 for Morgan Simmons, and Kendall Jurassic has 2 free throws. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer is Cedar Wiley with 6, a basket for Jazzy Rivera, and a basket for Natalie Glenn. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back. Jerry has some more statistics as the Tumwater T-Birds lead the Shelton Highclimbers 34-10. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
With every load secured, every cigarette butt that doesn't go out the window, every fast food bag that arrives at its proper destination, and every time we politely say, hey, there's a better place for that, Washington gets a little cleaner, a little safer, a little more breathtaking. Because small choices add up to a home we can all be proud of. We keep Washington litter-free.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And it's halftime at the Mini Dome. 34-10 is our halftime score. Tumwater T-Birds leading the Shelton Highclimbers. Jerry has a few more stats for us.
I do. Thank you, Diedrich. Tumwater is 4 for 4 from the foul line for 100%. They had 10 turnovers. They were 11 for 35 from the field for 31%. Now here's an interesting stat. 6 for 12 from three-point land. That's 50%.
3 for 12.
6
for 12. I'm sorry.
I
got stuck on the 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's,
But that's interesting. That's very good.
That is very good, yeah.
And they were 5 for 23 from two-point land, or inside the arc. So, 10 turnovers.
10, okay. Let's keep that in mind, 10, all right.
Yeah, I will. Shelton, or our listening audience, Shelton Highclimbers were 0 for 3 from the foul line. They were 5 for 13 from the field. Now, the interesting thing is they were 5 for 10 inside the arc.
Right.
But they did not make any three-pointers.
Okay.
0 for 3. Now, the problem is when you only shoot 13 times, then that comes back to not being able to beat the press and that 25 turnovers.
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my statistics. I do want to say Cedar Wiley is 3 for 3 from two-point land. That's a positive.
All right. 25 turnovers. Got to clean that up.
Yeah.
And got to figure out a way to beat the press, I guess, is what the Highclimbers need to do.
And they did a couple times at first when they were having that girl come in towards the three-point arc to get the pass from in the center and then look for somebody down court. But they most of the time they were having a hard time beating that press.
Right. Your inbounder has to recognize the person coming up the court to get it to her quicker than, she's looking at the two guards trying to be freed in front of her, and then somebody from the back court comes screaming up. She's got to recognize that that's where the ball's going to got to go.
And a couple times they were effective with that, but like I mentioned, it's got to happen more.
Yeah, it's got to happen quicker. She's got to look for that more than she has to look for her guard.
Right. Good.
All right. Well, we got a third quarter coming up. 34-10 is our score at the break. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we're waiting for the start for the third quarter. I'm sorry, Jerry, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was. Diedrich said that before I leave tonight, I need to have the table clean. We did have a little incident here with the popcorn bag. I
could really make it embarrassing for Jerry to turn the camera on, too, but I won't. Let's not focus on Jerry and me in the mess. Let's focus on the game. 34-10 is our score. Tumwater with the lead. The Highclimbers are going to start the third with the ball. They have Wiley, Sachs, Glenn, Harp, and Miller on the court. For the T-Birds, you've got Kolb, Sumrock, Simmons, Simmons, Beebe, who stole it away, and Reagan Brewer, who has the ball all alone to the hoop, off the glass and in. Reagan with 10 points now.
And she's starting to heat up.
Yeah, if you're a high climber, you don't want that.
No.
Here's Wiley with the ball. Stops, pops for 3 at the top. Hit the back of the iron, dropped in. Cedar Wiley with the first 3 of the game for the High Climbers.
She has a nice shot.
Here's Sumrock the other way, driving to the side of the paint. Leaves it for Kolb on the baseline, who had her toe, or actually her heel, on the line. And that's a rare turnover on the T-Birds.
11 turnovers.
Miller gets it in.
Tumwater.
Yeah, Miller gets it into Harp, and Harp gets it back to Glenn. And here's Sachs between the circles. Over to Miller, down to the baseline corner. And it's Cedar Wiley up to Kesslin Harp. One hands it over to Miller. Top of the key now is Wiley. 10 on the shot clock. Wiley on the dribbles. One hands it over to Harp. Harp looking in the center of the court. Finds Sachs. She'll turn and take a 3 that Wiley off, and Wiley came up with it. It did not hit the glass, so that is a shot clock violation. So basically, Wiley should have grabbed it and shot it, but was not aware of the shot clock. So it's turnover on the Climbers. T-Birds get the ball back. Quickly up to Sumrock. Sumrock drives baseline, bounces it to Kolb. Kolb jumper partially blocked and then knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the T-Birds. I don't know who got a piece of that shot. A lot of white jerseys in there for the High Climbers. Baseline inbounds for the T-Birds. Simmons will trigger the play, left to the backboard. Dribbles it into Beebe, puts it up and in with somebody pushing her on her back. No whistle, but the basket is good. 38-13 is the score. Jazzy Rivera getting ready to step back onto the court. And here is Miller, and Brewer knocked it away, gets it back, finds Beebe off the glass and in. What a pair right there, just those two. And another steal, but they're going to say a foul this time, or a violation this time. They're going to get Riley Beebe. I think she fouled the inbounder. That doesn't happen very often.
That's her second.
Yeah. First team foul. That's what I thought. Paul's got to learn to do the board better. Hasn't done enough basketball games. Here's a baseline inbounds again for the High Climbers, actually in the back court. And Wiley comes up with it. Cedar trying to get by Brewer. Stops and throws it over to Harp. Harp over to Rivera. Rivera hands it to Harp. Harp trying to split the double team, had it stolen away by Simons. And Simons is going to go 2-on-2. Bounce it to Beebe. Beebe to Sumrock. All kinds of open space. She'll pull up at the foul line, miss it. And Simons will grab the rebound and put it up and in. It's now 42-13. 5:40 to go here, third quarter. Rivera has the ball. To the high post, and Sachs trying to drive side of the paint. Finds Rivera in the corner, up to the top, and here's Kesslin Harp. Over to Wiley. Wiley puts the ball on the floor. One hands it up to Miller. Quick pass over to Rivera. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Miller. High post feed to Sachs. Out to Wiley. Wiley steps by the defense. Nice up fake. Gets the defender off the feet and missed the shot. Up it goes to Sumrock. Sumrock with a scoop and a score. These are 13 points. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 44-13. Here's a pass up the court and over everybody's head out of bounds. Manning will step back onto the court and get Cedar Wiley for the High Climbers. Reese Johnston will step on for the first time tonight.
A much-needed rest for Cedar Wiley.
I think there was another new green jersey out there. Oh, yeah, Fields comes in as well. And here comes the Simons to Beebe. Down to the box and Fields. I'm sorry, that's Jurassic. Pardon me. It was Jurassic with a turnaround hook. Fell off, got her own rebound. Lost the handle, and Harp comes up with it. Kesslin up the far sidelines. Center of the court, stolen away by Beebe. Beebe runs into Miller, and a charge will be on Riley. That's her third personal. And the second team foul on Tumwater. A lot of action right there. 44-13, 4:27 to go. Third quarter. Tumwater with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Kesslin Harp will sit down. And it's going to be Cicely Dodge coming in for her. She has the ball. Oh, steal by Sumrock. She'll stop, spin around, put it up and in. 15 points for Sydney.
And she's the leading scorer.
Yep. Here is Rivera trying to get the ball to Miller, and there's going to be a foul on that as BB goes climbing up the other bleachers, Jerry. Trying to stop her motion.
Good hustle.
And the foul actually was called on Morgan Simons, her first. Third team foul on the T-Birds. Sideline inbounds, farthest from our spot between the scores table and the Climber bench. Miller is fouled on the pass off, and Riley Beebe's got her fourth personal. 14 fouls, and 3 of those are in the quarter on Miss Beebe, who has to, well, she's staying on as Fields comes on this time, replacing Sumrock. Inbounds goes to Dodge, to Sachs. Sachs lost the handle on the ball, and here comes Johnston to Beebe. Beebe goes to the hoop, puts it up, and it drops in. And 16 points for Riley. I just chuckle. Here is Rivera driving the foul line down the side of the paint, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul on the T-Birds.
Nice job by Rivera of taking it to the hoop.
And the foul, personal foul, goes on Kendall Jurassic, her second. As I mentioned, the 15th foul on the T-Birds here. That'll send Jazzy Rivera to the free throw line. She gets the first one. That's
made the adjustment.
Yeah, first. It's 1 for 3 now for Jazzy. She was too much to the right, then too much to the left. That time it was down the middle. Exactly what she wanted, right?
Yeah.
She needs 3 to get it right. Here's the 4th attempt. That one hit the back of the iron. Rebound goes in the hands of Manning, tied up by Fields. Jump ball, and that will go over to the, T-Birds. Tumwater baseline inbounds. BB will trigger the play. No, actually, it stays. I'm sorry. It's actually the Highclimber ball right at the backboard. Rivera gets it into Manning. She double dribbles. She thought it was knocked out of her hands. That's what she's saying to the referee. It was knocked out of my hands. No, that's not what the ref said.
Well, she was trying to make a nice move to the basket. I got to give her credit for that.
I do give her credit for that. I do give her credit for trying to lobby for the reversal of the call, too. Here's BB with the dribbles up top. And it knocked out of her hands by Jazzy Rivera. Stays with the T-Birds. 3:22 to go in the third. 48-14 is our score. Sideline inbounds. BB will bounce it in to Simmons. High post feed to Fields. Fields turns at the foul line. Lob it to BB. BB wasn't there. She saves it in bounds, but it goes into
Boy, I tell you, BB hustles, doesn't she?
She needs a rest.
Yeah.
Well, she's got four fouls. I think it's time to give her a rest. But we're not the coaching staff here.
No.
By any means.
But I do want to give her credit for that hustle.
Here's Kesslin Harp, center of the court on the dribbles, bringing it across up the court. Gets a screen. It doesn't take it. Gets it in the corner to Manning. Manning on the dribble. Stopped. Finds Sachs. Knocked out of bounds. Sachs saves it in bounds to Jurassic. Jurassic up to Simmons. Simmons to the hoop. Oh, just a little short. Who's there to get it? Is BB. Fade away for her, and that comes out. Rebound goes to Harp. Kesslin one-hands it up to Sachs. Sachs puts it on the floor, hooks it to the basket, comes up short. Rebound goes to BB. Riley, center of the court now, on the run the other way. Lost the ball, and it rolls into the hands of Fields. Zoe will get it to Riley Beebe, and she'll spread it out with 18 on the shot clock. She's going to drive side of the paint, kick it to the corner. Fields for 3. Nope. Rebound tapped out, and it's going to be a foul under the basket. I believe they're going to get Simmons for the foul.
And you know, Riley Beebe is only a sophomore. She, amazing.
Yeah, maybe that's why she's still in there. They didn't post the foul on the board, Jerry. Oh, well. Here is Harp to the three-point arc. Bounce it to Sachs. Sachs will hand it back to Harp. Dribble over to the elbow beyond the three-point arc. Find Manning. It's stolen away by Brewer. That's Johnston. Johnston will stop and find Simmons. Simmons to the box on the far side, off the glass and in. Morgan Simmons with 7 points.
I like the way they use that backboard.
Here's Sachs in the front court for the Highclimbers. Up top to Harp. Harp over to Dodge. Dodge gets a screen from Harp. Stops. Throws it back over to Harp. To Manning. To Harp. Harp, reverse layup. Missed the shot but drew the foul. I believe it's going to go on Simmons. That's her second. Morgan's second. That'll send Kesselman Harp to the free throw line. She's yet to score. .127 to go here, third quarter. 50-14, Tumwater with the lead. Shelton's Kesselman Harp with her first free throw.
And that's the first made foul shot by the Highclimbers.
Second, Jerry.
Let's see.
Jazzy had one earlier.
Did Jazzy?
Yes.
Well, let's give yes, she did. That's
yes,
right.
I know.
You are absolutely right.
I'm on it. Substitutions as Glenn steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers, and so does Lindsay Azuna. Second free throw by Harp. Nothing but net.
Pretty 2 for 2 from the foul line. Good job.
Here's Sumrock with the ball. She's back in the ball game and nearly stolen by Rivera and then fouled by Harp, I believe. It's going to be Harp or Rivera. It's on a single two. That's 3 on Kesselman. And the first team foul on the Highclimbers here in the quarter.
Yeah.
So sideline inbounds. Simmons will get it into Sumrock. Sumrock on the dribble, right down the lane, a little too hard off the glass. Reese Brewer came up with that rebound, and she's fighting with Kesselman Harp for the ball. It's tied up, jump ball called. That stays with the T-Birds.
Yeah, Tumwater has not been to the foul line this half.
Baseline inbounds for Tumwater. Inbounds to Kolb. Kolb had to go get it. Finds Sumrock. Sumrock calls out the play with 15 on the shot clock. Gonna drive, trying to get by Rivera. Stops, kick it to the baseline. Johnston with a jumper, no. Rebound slapped out of bounds. That goes over the Highclimbers. Azuna is so eager to get the play going, she did not throw the ball to the referee. She wanted to get going here. Here's Harp. Harp one-hands it to Rivera. Rivera in the paint, ripped away by Johnston. Up to Kolb. Kolb one-on-one, stops off the glass. No, rebound Brewer. That's Reese Brewer. It's going to be fouled by Natalie Glenn. That's 3 on her. 3 on Natalie, I should say. 39.1 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Tumwater 50, Shelton 16. Baseline inbounds for the T-Birds. Left of the backboard. Morgan Simmons will trigger the play. She'll bounce it into Sumrock. Sumrock had the ball poked out of her hand, out of bounds, by Jazzy Rivera. So we'll get to do it again from the same spot. Baseline inbounds. Sumrock will inbounds it, lob it to Kolb. Kolb on the dribbles, and I think you can get Glenn for the reach in there. Natalie picked up her 4th. It's the 4th team foul. That'll be sideline inbounds. Midway between the arc and the well, it's closer to mid-court. Well, now they're going to move her back about midway. Simons will inbounds it. Throws it to Johnston. Johnston grabs it, throws it to Brewer. Reese Brewer with a jumper, no. Rebound, Harp with it. Comes out of the pack up the sidelines. Lob it to the center of the court, and there's going to be a foul on the pass-off. That should go on Sumrock, if nearest green jersey. If I could be wrong. Nope, it actually went on Reese Brewer. I don't even know.
Yeah, number 14.
It did go on Reese Brewer, her third. Can't see the numbers, waiting for it to post. I know Paul's got about 1 million buttons to push just to get to that. Harp at the free throw line for 2 shots. She'll get one. Get one more. 24.5 seconds remain here in the third quarter. It's now 50-17. Second free throw.
She is 4 for 4 from the foul line. Kesselman Harp.
She's perfect. Sumrock will slow the pace down as it gets to 15 seconds and gets it to Simmons. Simmons to the hoop a little too hard, and she's going to be fouled. I'm thinking that's going to go on Cicely Dodge. Yep, and goes on Cicely Dodge. That'll be her first. Fourth team foul on the Climbers. At the free throw line will be Morgan Simmons. She has 7 points and will be first trip to the free throw line. Missed the first one. And substitution coming on. Just going to come in for the shooter. Zoe Fields is ready to check in. Oh, they're going to have to send Simmons to the sidelines. So she's grabbing her right ankle. It's the one with the brace on it. So it's like Fields will get the second free throw for Simons. That's a miss. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Kolb. So it's still 50-18 with 12.7 seconds remaining third quarter. They're attending to Morgan Simmons on the sidelines there on the bench. So it's just a leg cramp, not something more serious. Harp, center of the court, 7 on the game clock. She'll dribble and lose the handle on the ball. Actually, it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Reese Brewer. 3.9 seconds remain here in the third. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended far side. Rivera will trigger the play, get it into Dodge. Stolen away by Brewer, Reese Brewer out of bounds. 2.5 remaining now. Rivera will trigger the play, same spot, throw it into Harp, turn and shoot a 3 that comes up short, and we're through 3 quarters. Tumwater 50, Shelton 18. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. 50 for Tumwater, 18 for Shelton. The Highclimbers will start the fourth with the ball, with Manning, Sachs, Wiley, Miller, and Harp. Harp has the ball in backcourt, crossing midcourt. Throw it over to Wiley. Wiley on the dribbles, finds Manning, now to Harp. Harp down to Wiley, under the bucket, up, and it popped out. Got her own rebound, put it up. Oh, but popped out again. Rebound this time goes to Brewer. This is Reese Brewer. She'll slow the pace down. Finds Sumrock. Top of the key, the foul line. Hesitates, drives right to the hoop, scoops it up and in. Sydney Sumrock with 16 points, 52-18. Give you the rest of that Tumwater lineup here in a moment. As Harp will one-hand it over to Miller. And a pass into the corner to Manning is knocked out of bounds by Johnston. So it's Reese Brewer, Johnston, Sumrock, Kolb, and Fields on the court for the T-Birds. So sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. In it goes from Miller to Harp, high post to Sachs to Manning, double teamed. Out it goes to Miller, up top to Harp, 10 on the shot clock. And the extra pass over there knocked out of bounds by Kolb.
Nice try by Kolb for Tumwater.
They're keen on Cedar Wiley, knowing that she's likely going to be the shooter, in my opinion. Inbounds goes to Harp. Bounce it to Sachs up top. Over to the near side beyond the three-point arc is Wiley, Cedar. And the shot clock ran out on the Climbers. Minute gone here in the fourth quarter. 52-18 is the score. Tumwater takes the ball back with the lead. Fields will get it into Sumrock's hands in the back court. Center of the court. Dribble. Shifts over to the right, then back to the left. Gets it to Kolb. Kolb tripped up, and the ball pops free. Here's Wiley with it in back court. Here come the Highclimbers. Wiley to three-point arc. Spins, trying to get by Sumrock. And there's going to be a foul on the drive on the T-Birds. And go on Sumrock. Sydney Sumrock, her third. T-Birds call a full timeout. 6:38 to go here in the ball game. 52 for Tumwater, 18 for Shelton. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we're back here in the mini dome, 6:38 to go. Tumwater 52, Shelton 18. Highclimbers will have baseline inbounds left of the backboard. Miller will trigger the play. Looking for Wiley. She'll get it into the top. And Sachs back to Wiley. Wiley dribbles out beyond the three-point arc. Cross court it goes to Harp. Harp to the three-point arc. Takes a long shot. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. And there's going to be a loose ball foul on Manning. That is Tempest's first foul. And the first team foul on Shelton. Climbers are going to go full court press. Brewer gets it in and gets the ball right back. And here comes Reese Brewer. Throw it up to Fields. Fields turns, shoots a three. That rims off. Rebound stolen away by Reese Brewer. Reset to Sumrock. Sydney to the top of the key on the dribbles. Gets another screen. Goes down the side of the paint. Blocked by Wiley. Rolls out of bounds. They'll stay with the T-Birds. It's a nice little drive by Sumrock down the paint, or down the side of the paint.
Had a nice block.
Yeah. Wiley with good defense. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Sumrock will trigger the play. Bounce it in to Brewer. Back to Sumrock. Three in the corner. That rims off. Rebound. Kolb had it, lost it. Going to the floor to get it is Brewer. Reese Brewer. And I believe that'll be a traveling call on the T-Birds.
Yeah, good defense there by Cedar Wiley to create that turnover.
Here is Kesslin Harp. Center of the court. Over to Miller. To Tempest. Manning, and it's stolen away by Fields. And here comes Kolb the other way. Fields over to Brewer. That's the Reese Brewer with inside the arc, missed the shot. Rebound goes to the Highclimbers, and here comes Kesslin Harp. Center of the court to Sachs. Over to Miller. Back up top to Harp. Over to Wiley. Wiley dribbles to the foul line, kick it to Miller. Miller will take a three, in and out, and back in. Cayenne Miller with her first points of the game, making it 52-21, 5:10 and counting on the game clock. Here's Sumrock, met by Miller in backcourt. Comes across midcourt, sets the offense, gets a screen, and a nice pick and roll to Kolb. Beautifully done. Mackenzie Kolb with her first points of the game. 54-21, 4:50 to go. Here's Harp. Bounce it over to Miller. Miller high post feed to Manning. It's deflected and right into Harp's hand. Her pass is stolen away by Sumrock. Sumrock up the sidelines. Has a 2-on-1. Going to take it to the basket herself. Lay it up and in. 18 points for Sydney Sumrock. It's 56-21. 4:25 to go in the game. Harp crosses midcourt, and the Highclimbers want to talk things over. So 4:24 remaining, 56-21. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Now we're back at the mid dome. Sorry, I'm too quick on our technical director. Aiden, he's trying to keep up with me. He's doing a good job, but I'm going too fast for him. You couldn't hear his comment, but that's what he said to me in my ear. Jerry, 56-21.
Yeah, looking at I think this is the best quarter that the Highclimbers have played so far.
4:24 remains.
And they're not giving up,
Oh,
I'll tell you
nobody's
that.
giving up here. So it's Dodge, Miller, Rivera back in there, Manning, and I believe that's Azuna on the court for the Climbers. Inbounds goes to Miller, to Dodge, over to Azuna, and trying to get a backdoor cutter knocked out of bounds by Riley Beebe, who's back in there. So it's Beebe, Fields, Jurassic, Johnston, and Reese Brewer. Based on inbounds for the Highclimbers, inbounds goes to Dodge, up to Rivera, over to Miller, to Manning at the high post. He'll try to split a double team ball, pokes free. She got it on her knees. Timeout called. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live or upload a video. And I got to tell you, keep calling it Twitter, and I know it's now called X, although I refuse to call it X. Say that again.
It will always be Twitter.
Okay.
I don't care, Elon Musk.
Neither do I.
Do you use Twitter a lot?
Me all the time. I liked Twitter. I don't like X.
Yeah.
Highclimber baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Miller would trigger the play. A little delayed inbounds to Rivera. She'll put it up and in. Nice position for Jazzy to get the bucket. And it's 56-23, under 4 minutes remaining. Here's Beebe. Riley's going to go right down the lane to the hoop, scoop it up. Oh, missed the shot, but drew the foul. I think it's going to go on Azuna. She was the nearest climber. Actually, no, it's going to go on Rivera. I didn't see Jazzy anywhere near that.
So that's her second?
Yeah, it's second team foul. And that'll send Riley Beebe to the free throw line. This will be your first trip, right, Jerry?
That is her first trip, yes.
Yeah. Okay, just wanted to double check. First free throw, it goes in. She has no spin on the ball, Jerry, none. It just kind of floated up there. I don't know how you can throw a ball without having it spin.
And we call her Miss Hustle.
Get to see all aspects of her game right here. Second free throw. A little more spin that time, and it went in, nothing but net.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from the foul line.
Give her 18 points, and it's 58-23. 3:50 to go, and Rivera will bring the ball up for the Climbers. She'll drive to the three-point arc, hesitate, stop, throw it to Miller. Miller cross court to Dodge. Dodge extra pass in the corner, off Bazuna's hands, out of bounds. It'll go over to the T-Birds. Full court press again by the Climbers.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're still the Highclimbers. Yeah, I'm glad. To see the Highclimbers pressing.
Well, Beebe blows by the pressure on the dribble. Nice crossover, finds Jurassic, extra pass over to Brewer, and that ball is off and into the hands of Manning. Manning trapped in back court, somehow finds Rivera. Jazzy center of the court, changing directions, trying to get control. Finds Miller over to Dodge for three. That's short, just short. Rebound pulled down by Fields. Here comes Beebe. Full head of steam, throws it down court, just missed Johnston out of bounds.
Yeah, she had the right idea.
She does.
Just a little bit off on her pass.
Cedar Wiley will step back onto the court. Lindsay Azuna steps off. Here comes Jazzy Rivera with the ball. Bounce it over to Wiley. Wiley to three-point arc. She'll take the three. Oop, rimmed that one off. Manning had the rebound, lost it, and there's a trap in back court. Somehow that ball rolls in the hands of Johnson. Up to Jurassic. Jurassic's going to dribble to the hoop, go one-on-one, stop and slide, and that's a travel. Thought for sure she was going to challenge Wiley a little bit more. She tried, but she slid her foot.
She tried to do kind of a crossover there too.
Right, she just didn't stop. So Rivera has the ball. Between the circles now to Dodge. Dodge avoids a diving Beebe, finds Miller. Miller long two that comes off and rolls in the hands of Dodge. Dodge, high post feed that goes to Wiley. She'll stretch out beyond the three-point arc. Throw it over to Dodge. To Rivera. Rivera for three. That's partially blocked. Beebe with the rebound. Riley's got some speed. Look at that, Jerry. He just blew by everybody. Nice bounce pass. Missed. The shot was Fields. Wiley with the rebound. And now Rivera will slow things down. Over to Wiley. Wiley steps to the top, takes the three. That's off. Rebound goes to Jurassic and hands it off to Beebe. 58-23 is the score. 1:40 to go in the game. Beebe steps across midcourt. Gets a double screen. Goes around the screen. Stops inside the arc. Finds Jurassic. Jurassic drives the foul line. Stops over the Fields. Fields to Beebe. Beebe for three. Off. Wiley with the rebound. One hand's at the center of the court to Manning, but it was stolen away by Johnston. Up off the shot. Missed it. Beebe with the rebound. Reset. Minute 15 remaining. Beebe finds the crease. Nice pass down to Johnston off the glass. Nope, it popped out. Rebound pulled down by Wiley. Really want Johnston to score, don't I? Yeah. I think everybody does. Here is Dodge with the three that's short and out of bounds. Really wants Reese Johnston to score. She's got nothing on my sheet at all.
Well, let me check. I have, she has not got any points yet.
Not even an attempt, a couple of shots now. But
she has attempted a couple shots.
That's
she's attempted 5 shots.
There's Beebe on the inbound, center of the court, speeding up the court. Look at her go. She's going to go coast to coast up. Blocked by Wiley out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Cedar Wiley. Wow.
She is fast. I'd like to see her in the 100 meters.
I probably bet she does run the 100 meters. If she doesn't, some track coach there at Tumwater should be talking to her. So Cedar Wiley picked up her first personal foul. That's the third team foul on the Highclimbers. Riley Beebe at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Oh. I didn't say it, but I thought it. Don't know how I can jinx anybody by thinking something, but I was thinking she's been perfect, and she missed the first free throw. She'll get one more. 55.6 seconds remain here in the ball game. Again, Tumwater 58, Shelton 23. Second free throw. That one's short. Rebound goes to Glenn, who's back in there. She'll hand it to Wiley, and here come the Highclimbers. Gets the screen. Wiley to the three-point arc. Keeps the dribbles and a little runner that goes in. How did that go in?
Well,
Cedar,
there's some talent there.
Yeah, Cedar has 9 points. Here's Beebe speeding up the court again, turning around and setting the offense with 30 seconds remaining. And Beebe to the three-point arc. Gets it to Brewer and then back to Beebe. It's Reese Brewer. Beebe up to the top to try to lace a pass down to the baseline and Johnston was not on the same page, and out of bounds goes. Highclimbers, another possession here, 19.3 seconds remaining. Score 58-25.
Beebe is not only fast, she tries to distribute the ball well to her teammates.
Here's Glenn to the baseline. Bothered there by Brewer, and that shot is short, and Beebe will gather the rebound, and I don't think she's going to run anymore, Jerry.
No.
She'll just run this clock out, and that'll do it. Tumwater 58, Shelton 25. The T-Birds improved to 2-0. The Highclimbers, well, they dropped, and they're still looking for their first win of the season. We'll be back. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back and wrap this thing up. Final score, Tumwater 58, Shelton 25 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. Tumwater 58, Shelton 25. The T-Birds, well, they were led by Riley Beebe with 18 points. Sydney Sumrock also finished with 18 points. 10 for Reagan Brewer. We didn't see her much in the second half. 7 for Morgan Simons. A basket for Mackenzie Kolb. And 2 free throws for Kendall Jurassic. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer was Cedar Wiley with 11 points. 5 for Jazzy Rivera. 4 for Kesslyn Harp. A 3 for Cayenne Miller. And a basket for Natalie Glenn. Jerry, still working over there, or are you ready?
About 1 minute.
He needs a minute here, so we'll talk about what's coming up. Well, the Highclimbers continue their early season homestand Friday, hosting another Evergreen Conference opponent, as WF West will be in the Mini Dome. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast that game here on Terry Gregg Court beginning at 6. I'm sorry, that should be 7 p.m. Why? It says 6 on there. It's 7 p.m. The Thunderbirds will host Rochester on Friday. You can find that game on the pay-to-view NFHS network. Our next broadcast is actually tomorrow night when the North Mason boys host Kingston. Tip-off tomorrow night in Belfair is 7 p.m. Jerry, was that enough time, or do I need to yap a little more?
I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead with your part of the statistics.
Thank you, Deidre. Nice job tonight in calling the ball game. For the visiting T-Birds, they were 6 for 9 from the foul line for 66%. They had 15 turnovers. They were 22 for 70 from the field for 30%. 7 for 19 from three-point land. But the key is they had 15 turnovers, and that will usually win a ball game for you if you can keep your turnovers down to 12, 15 or less. The Highclimbers shot 5 for 8 from the foul line for 63%. Kelslyn Harp was 4 for 4 from the foul line. Unfortunately, they had 40 turnovers. And that's the story of the game, unfortunately. They were 9 for 35 from the field for 26%. They didn't do too bad inside. They were 7 for 20 for 35%. That's pretty well the story. Like I said, I think it helped to have Kesslin come back. She gives them a little bit of ball handling presence out there. I think when they get their other two girls back and get Ani back, maybe hopefully for Friday, they'll be in a lot better shape against WF West. As always, Tumwater's impressive. They, and the girl that really impressed me tonight, I mean, I know I repeated her name a lot of times, is Riley Beebe. I've never seen, she is fast.
She is fast, yeah.
I mean, she just pushes that ball down court, and she distributes the ball. She was off on a couple of her passes. A couple times they weren't looking for the pass from her.
Right.
But there was other girls that did well, too.
Yeah,
Sydney
Sumrock just lights out from outside. She hit 3 threes.
Yeah.
I want to go back to BB for a moment. If she can develop a pull-up jumper, especially beyond the arc, oh, look out.
I know.
Look out. The speed, if she can get everybody going in the flow behind her, she stops, she pops for 3 and hits. You can forget it. Tumwater State, we're going.
Or from the elbow.
Well, anywhere.
Yeah,
if she can develop a pull-up jumper, I'm just saying more so beyond the arc.
Right.
If she can develop that. She's got it down to speed past everybody and scoop it in there. But, if everybody expects that, you're going to stand in front of her or they're going to run her over.
Yeah.
Defensively, if she can just get everybody to blow by her, stop and pop.
Yeah, she was 2 for 4 from three-point land. Inside, she was, she 2, 3, 4, 5. She was 5 for 9 inside, taking the ball to the hoop.
Or inside the arc.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wanted to go back to the Highclimbers and who they have coming back. We're forgetting a very huge part of the ball handling. Anna Pignon. She's coming back on Friday.
That'll be a big help.
That'll be another ball handler. So that would give the Highclimbers 3 at least, because there's a couple of the less used girls out there as well.
Yeah, and I got to say something too. I've bragged a little bit about Natalie Glenn, but she shows me some things in there too, some real potential. Kyan Miller, of course, got a 3 tonight. So 5 for 8 from the foul line, not too bad, 63%.
I need a few more trips to the free throw line.
Yeah. Anyway. But you're not going to get those with the turnovers.
Yeah, that's true. You got to get up the court first. All right, so I guess that'll do it for us. Remember, the Lady Highclimbers will host WF West on Friday. We'll have that game tomorrow night. We're in Belfair for North Mason boys. We're off to a decent start this year.
Yeah.
They're 1-1. So
Good.
See how they do against the Olympic League opponent.
I'm going to try to make it tomorrow night if I feel good.
And we'll see.
I'll see how I feel.
So that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Aiden Yu for their help with tonight's broadcast. Final again, Tumwater 58, Shelton 25. We will talk to you tomorrow night from Belfair.
Thank you for listening on us.
This has been high school basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
That exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.